Mark, I don't know, bruh. I told you, bro. I'm Shadowban. They not pushing my shit. They not pushing my shit, bro. I ain't gonna give up though. He said, hell yeah, Joe. It is. Shadowban, bro. I told y'all. I ain't gonna give up though. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. That's crazy. Say YouTube doing you dirty. Yeah, they are. They are, Jordan. Cause it never used to be like that. They are. They not. People not getting my shit. I already asked. I asked some people. They said they not getting my notifications and shit. So you feel me? Pat said what's poppin'? What's good, Pat? I'm just chilling, bruh. I'm just chilling right now. Trying to do a little live if I go to work. Saying that's it. He said keep moving forward, man. Facts. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna give up. They got me banned for whatever reason. So it looks like it's a subscriber only tonight. Yeah, but it's not even like that though. Feel me? It's not even like that. I don't know what the fuck going on. It looked like a subscriber only thing though. Gore, welcome to the live. Which gun make the best? Huh? What? Yeah. They weird, bro. Hell yeah, we got eight people in here. Don't forget to turn y'all notifications on all. He said, beat me to it. Joe ain't did it in a minute. Joe ain't talking nobody in a minute. Yeah, I'm trying to beat this Shadowban. That shit crazy, bro. I'm gonna beat it though. Feel me? He said that. Yep. Get him out of there. Hell yeah, Pat. Get him out of there. What you on, Pat? Man, what you at work right now? You at the spot? Hey. Said I timed someone 2 times today. Joe own it. He own it today, man. Joe ain't timed nobody in a minute. Y'all fucking with that FDE tonight? Y'all like the FDE? Y'all like the FDE tonight, man? Hold on, let me get a little closer with it. Say, yeah, trying to justify spending 50. Trying to justify spending 575 on a comp. Damn. 575? What comp? Said phone down. Facts. Said, yeah, yep, nerves with guns. That's what that is. Feel me? That's what that is. He said phone down. Hell yeah, that motherfucker fell. I tried to take it off the little stand. Said the radiant afterburner in Magwell. Shit. He said, yo, what's up, Pat? Mark said, Pat, sometimes you just deserve something you won't. Hell yeah. God damn. Yeah, that motherfucker is a lot. See, I got the P320. Yeah, sometimes, Pat, you gotta do what you gotta do. Said my wallet ain't saying that though. Hell nah. What after you getting the afterburner? But for what gun? What gun you putting the afterburner on? With the mag wheel, that shit gonna be sweet. What gun you putting it on? The 43X. Okay. My wallet can shut the fuck up. Right. Fuck you, wallet. Yeah. See, I think I'm done, Pat. I think I'm done with my 43X. It's a wrap. I think it's time to start working on something different. time to work on something different, man. Y'all fuck with the FDE though? Y'all fuck with the FDE? Y'all fuck with it? Y'all fucking with the FDE tonight? Encrypted, what you on? Joe said I love FDE. Facts. I know it's 3 different I know it's different FDEs though. It's weird. Like that's more of a peanut butter. He said FDE hard on all guns. Facts. Like this one right here, I tried to get the FDE look, but you see it's 2 different ones. Said I could toss a purple slide wrap on it and call it good, but I need to see the Dolph build through and then make the 26X my new. Hell yeah. You got to get that Dolph build done, bro. I like Daniel Defense Mil Spec plus color. Facts, Joe. Facts. Jordan said you got the 50 Shades of FDE going on here. Man, look. Okay, so look. Look, Jordan. I tried to do the FDE when I built my AR, right? The charging handle's a different color. The pistol grip's a different color, and the mag's a different color. I was going for the color of the mag, but it's hard when you trying to build FDE. It's hard, bro. And then you got the peanut butter. Feel me? You got the peanut butter on the SIG. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, the FDE on the shotgun. The FDE on the shotgun. That's kind of the same color as the mag. So, yeah, we going to call that 50 Shades of Gray. Zach, what's good, bro? Joe said every shade of FDE on the screen. Man, even the carpet. 50 Shades of Gray. 50 Shades of FDE. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I'm fucking with that. It's that arrow. I just don't like that twist right there. I don't like the twist. And then the screws. My shit. Yeah. Get that. I don't like the screws, man. I don't like them screws on there. I gotta upgrade this thing. It seemed like every YouTuber got the Bear Creek Arsenal AR. Don't get it twisted though. We could get some more stuff. Joe said everyone's next gun. Facts. What's everyone's next gun? My next gun is gonna be a AK, Glock 20. Gotta add another Glock to the family. Gotta add another Glock to the family, for sure. That's my next gun. What's everybody next gun up in here? What y'all looking at? Y'all next gun or y'all next knife? Joe said I definitely want a TX22. Facts. Showed you that TX. Mark said, what light is on that? What light is that on the shotgun? It's an Enforce, I think. It's an Enforce light. Zach said, funds low. I just want to finish my super safe 308. Damn, you making a super safe 308? Yeah, I feel that, though. My funds is low, too. I don't know when I'm going to be getting my next gun. We got 23 people in the live. Don't forget to double tap, sub up, and share. Don't forget to put y'all notifications on all. When y'all subscribe to me, put y'all notifications on all so they can stop shadow banning. Joe said, but with the Michigan legal shit makes me eh. Jordan said, I definitely want a new EDC. I've been thinking on the 19X. The 19X fire. Joe said, I got the 19X in my EDC rotation. Radio said, I got a few I'm looking at, but I really need to shoot what I had first. Facts. Definitely got to train, bro. Definitely got to train. That's how I am. I really want to take this shotgun back out. Because truth be told, bro, I only put like 8 rounds through this shotgun. Like 8 shells. I want to really take it out and put some more rounds through it. Shells, whatever you call. I want to put some more shit through that. I want to put some more shit through this. Squad said, what light is on your AR? I don't have a light. You mean the optic? Radio said, yeah, you need 50 to 60 usually. Hell yeah. Joe says shotguns are fun to shoot, cheap ammo. I don't know, Joe, because at my range, they only allow slugs. And slugs is like $20 for 20 rounds. So I don't know if that's really cheap, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if that... No, my bad. So, Joe, at my range, they only allow slugs, and it's $20 for 10 rounds. It's $20 for 10 rounds, Joe. So I don't know really if that's cheap. That no light, any reason for none. What you talking about on the AR? Because that's just a safe gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need a light for the AR. I got a light on my Strybog. Joe said, damn, that sucks. I can shoot everything at my range. Yeah, bro, they only allow slugs. They don't allow buckshot. Jordan said, LOL, yes, I also want to get a shotty. I've been eyeing the 1301 and the M4 ammo is mad cheap. Hell yeah, them 1301s is nice. Wireless tune, do a desk pop. Negative. Squad said, I see nice then. Facts. Joe said, your shotgun look like it has a light. LOL. No, it do got a light. He talking about on the AR. The shotgun got a light. That's the light right there. That's the shotgun light right there. It's an Enforce or some shit. Yeah, the shotgun got a light. It's a nice light, too. It's cheap. Pat said had to step away, but yeah, I don't know on the Ramjet yet. I might do it. I don't know the facts. Do a desk pop where they're fake. Okay, that's cool, bro. I can't do a desk pop. He said, oh, I got confused. Yeah, nah. So basically, the guy wanted to know what was on my AR. That's just hand stops, bro. Those is hand stops by Strike Industries. And then this is my Sig Romeo 5. And then that's a little Enforce light with I don't know what type of grip. I don't know what type of what that is. I just bought it. I know what it's called. I just don't know what brand it is. He said, so what the fuck is that? He fucking stupid, Pat. Pat, you are fucking dumb. You're dumb, Pat. Bro's talking about do a desk pop where it's fake. Why would I do a desk pop? He said wireless. YouTube doesn't let. Check out Avon content for shooting of firearms. Who the fuck is Avon? Who the fuck is Avon, Pat? He said, where's Caden at? I don't know. He been MIA. I don't know, bro. I don't know. He been MIA. All good, though. Vaughn. Oh, yeah. He said Avon. I'm like, what? Jordan said, the fuck is a desk pop? You don't know what a desk pop is, bro? That's where your gun go off because you had your finger on the trigger and you ain't know. Radio said, hanging out with Mary Kay. He said, oh. Mark said, not a gun, just a silencer. What you talking about, Mark? Fucking Pat is stupid, bro. We finally got 31 people in the live. Don't forget to double tap, sub, and hit that notification button. Don't forget to hit that notification button, guys. Alex says, sick, nasty, bro. Thank you, Alex. I hope that's a good thing. Said, Radio, me and Joe meeting up with Mary Jane later. Facts. Facts. Bruce said, Tokarev? Hell yeah, Bruce. That's a Tokarev. That's a Tokarev, Bruce. I'm thinking about, y'all think I should do what Focus did on my Tokarev? Because I'm thinking about it. Y'all like that foregrip? That foregrip low-key ugly to me. The only thing I like about this foregrip is that you could twist the bottom and it tightens. But y'all think I should do the dish soap method and paint my shotgun? Going live in the morning, 8 a.m. Central. Facts Radio. Mark said, time for them to go silent. Oh, yeah, for sure. Alex said, definitely is, bro. Moyed, I don't know how to say it. Are those real? For sure. Bruce said, I got one. Can cost more than a gun. What you mean? What you mean, Bruce? Yeah, I fuck with it. It's cool. It's cool. This soap method. Facts, Bruce. I'm thinking about it. But what color should I go since it's already FDE? Should I do like a little camo look with it? This soap method. Damn. Radio said, watch the SIG chat. It's twitchy. What you mean, Radio? What SIG chat? Said, man can cost more than the gun. Oh, that's what you talking about. Okay. John said, black. What that mean? Yeah, man. I'm thinking about dish soaping this. Pat said just add green screen and brown. Just add Green and brown. Use the FDE shine to your advantage. Hell yeah. Oh, that's smart, Pat. At the green and the brown, that is smart. Mark said, do you use high brass in the shotgun? Nah. Squad said, do forest green and some brown with a laundry bag. Pulled over certain parts to give. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this dish soap method. I ain't going to lie. I think I'm going to do this dish soap method for real. Radio said, LOL, watch your M18 if you're... Yeah, that motherfucker, look. That motherfucker on safe, bro. You see it on safe? That motherfucker on safe for sure. Bruce said, I got a 12 gig. Waste of money. Man, I got to look up dish soap method. Yeah, you got to, Bruce. Have you been watching videos? Pat, you talking about on the dish soap? Nah, but I'm about to. I want to learn. Because I ain't really liking the, I don't know. I want to do something different. I don't know, y'all. It's looking like YouTube unshadowban me. I got 44 people in here finally. How y'all feeling, man? I know I got to watch my potty mouth. Because YouTube, they might have unshadowban me. I ain't had 44 people in the live in a minute. Pat said, you been watching those videos? Nah, I need to, man. I wanna dish soap my AR too. Said, been doing hydro dip with rattle can and a vat of water. Okay. Pat said, like and subscribe. Facts, Pat. Radio said, LOL, they trolling. Say it. Say it'll die even on safe. I say, get. Yeah. I'm actually finna get rid of my M18 though. Bruce said, that's good camo. Facts. John said, what shotgun is that? It's a Tokarev TBP12. A Tokarev BP12. It's cool. It's cool. 39 people in the live. Don't forget to sub up. Don't forget to sub up. Don't forget to sub up, y'all. He said, yo, what up, man? What up, Andrew? Squad said, what kind of pistol are you going to trade it for? I don't know, man. I'm thinking about getting a M&P 2.0 carry comp. Andrew said, hi, what's good? 526 said, what ammo in the M18? Hollows, the hollows. Radio said, I just need to get a threaded barrel and comp for my M18. You gonna upgrade it still? I ain't really fucking with the M18. John said, I got one in black and it has feeding issues. Does yours? No. See, that's the issue we got to talk about. Hold on. So, John, have you tried to get like a higher round for your shotgun? Because you know if you look at the back of it, it say like 1300. I forget what it's called. You got to get the one that take like 1400 something. You got to look at the box, bro. Bruce said as long as you... 1300. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At 1300 FPS. But you got to get 14 though, because it might not run that good. You got to get the 14. Archer said, did you know there are 50 cal ARs? No, I ain't know that. Andrew said, yo, do you got a Glock? Pew Pew said, you're... Andrew, I got a Glock. Pew Pew, what's good? Mark said, my next purchase is not a gun, a silencer. Okay. Andrew said, or AR. Chris said, don't drop that SIG. What's good, Chris? Welcome to the live. Radio said, yes, sir. Archer said, do you have an AR-10? Not at all. Radio said 1350 FPS. I run with a 1400. Pew Pew said, yo, make me a mod. You want to be a mod for real? Pat said FPS. John said yes, and 3-inch shells. And you still having feeding issues? Squad said, check out some of CZ pistols. You can get a nice one for a good price. PO7 is discounted, I think. Okay. Chris said velocity. What you mean, Chris? John, yes, I understand. What you talking about? I don't know what, Najib? Pat said the velocity. He said trying to do something. What you trying to do, Pew Pew? John said, okay, thank you. Radio said Winchester Super X. Bruce said never needed more than 1300, but the lugs run at 160. Pat said Yoko. Bruce said 1600. I run 14. Pew Pew said I'm running Winchester Super at 1350. It works great. Ooh, Pew Pew, I ain't know that. I might have to try that in my shotgun. Yeah, not gonna lie though, just trying to out my radio. Andrew said, what type of Glock? Radio said, feet per second velocity. I say 14. I think 14 to run it. I just bought a Rock Island M1 911 10 mil. Love this gun. Pat laughing. You and radio got something going on, man? He said the short I got shooting a shotty one-handed is a 1350. Hey, Pew Pew, how did it feel shooting that shotgun one-handed? That shit crazy, bro. Bruce said Tokarev don't like 3-inch shells. I didn't know that. Focus, welcome to the live, brother. I didn't know that. I didn't know that in like 3-inch shells. Thanks for letting me know. I barely broke mine in. I ain't gonna lie. I got like 8 through mine. I ain't even really. Pew Pew said that one cake, bro. The shockwave was harder. Damn. You make me want to try to shoot one hand. Pat said, Yoko, my bad about Tara. I don't know why she always finds me in a live to chat. I swear she's my tie spot. Pew Pew said, Bruce speaks the truth. Facts. See, I ain't even tried 3-inch shells. He said, yup, stick to 2, 3, 4, 1300 and up. Okay, Bruce. Thanks for letting me know that. Like I said, I only did 8 rounds. I only did 8. I ain't even really broke my shit in yet. That shit hurt my shoulder when I took the shotgun out. My shoulder was messed up. I gotta take it out more though, for sure. Squad said, do you have any meal surplus stores around you? Shit, I don't even know for real. I don't even know. Good thing about Vegas, though, we got a lot of gun stores around here. A lot of them. Pew Pew said, nah, you good? I was geek. She was in the chat. Crazy when Big Tuber's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Pew Pew. She was in my chat the other day. Bruce said mine's got close to 1,000 rounds, though. No problem. See, I only did 8. Squad said, see if you do, you can get some good gear there. Okay. Pew Pew said, Pistol P, too many. Pistol P to my man jumps on from time to time. Hell yeah. That's dope you got Pistol P in your shit. The only people I seen in my live was you, Tara, and then a couple other big YouTubers. Desert being my shit. It be a couple. Said I broke my Citadel. How you do that? Pistol Pete the OG, facts. Pew Pew, how you break your Citadel? How you break that shit? What you like put some bad ammo in it or what? How you do that? Bruce said pull it in tight to your shoulder and it won't hurt too hard. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, I'm still learning about shotguns. I just wanted one. I don't really know too much. I ain't gonna lie. Radio said where you squared on it. Competition shooting. So the recoil goes back and forth by twisting. Ah, see, I didn't know that, Radio. Said Jerome stay showing love. Facts. No, I'm assuming the ammo broke the motherfucking handguard. Oh, damn. Andrew said, how you doing? I'm in the ER. Damn, why you in the ER, bro? You good? Said it's hard to explain, but I got a pick in Discord. I'll link. Hell yeah, let me see. Andrew said in the hospital. Damn, you good, Andrew? You good, bro? Yeah, okay. That's what's up. Long as you good. That shit crazy. Them hospitals don't be no joke. Joe said, I'm eating. Yeah, you eating on them covers, huh? Burgers and fries. Post it in the chat. Let's see what covers look like. Andrew said, I got a bullet in my stomach. Damn, what happened? Man, Andrew, what happened, bro? That's crazy. Pew Pew said, I'm going to show Alonzo some love, then back to watching the show with my girl, LOL. Well, thanks for showing love, Pew Pew. You know it's all love. I was in your live earlier, too. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Hell yeah, go spend some time with your girl. I'm going to be doing that in about, another, who knows. Focus said, damn, Andrew, get well soon, fam. Exactly. That's crazy. You got a bullet in your stomach. That is crazy. That's wild, bro. Hell yeah, prayers to you, bro. Bruce said, I had BP 12 with the can out on my live last night. Split screen with Kenny. Oh, you a YouTuber, Bruce? Hey, Bruce, go ahead and leave me a message on my shorts. Let me see. Hell yeah. Go ahead and leave me a comment on my shorts, bro, and I'll sub to you. Radio said, was it from a 320? Shit, I hope not. Bruce said, might put it on tonight. Hell yeah, Bruce. Go leave me a comment on my shorts so I can sub to you and catch you. Andrew said, how you doing in your life? Shit, I'm cool, man. Still figuring some things out. How you doing, Andrew? Squad said, what kind of shooting are you trying to train for? Target or more defensive? More defensive, squad. I'm trying to train for more defensive. MK11, hello from Kansas. What's up, bro? Joe said, I want the story from Andrew. Me too, but he probably not going to talk about it, you know. The FDE goes stupid on the 12 gauge. What is it, Deani? Hell yeah, appreciate it. Welcome to the live, bro. Don't forget to double tap, sub up, and turn them notifications on. Andrew said, what type of guns you got there? I got the Tokarev BP12, the SIG P320, and I got a AR that I built from Aero Precision and Bear Creek. Deani said, yes, sir. Bruce said, yep, I've been subbed to you for a while. My bad, bro. I didn't even know. Go ahead and comment on one of my shorts, because it be hard to find y'all. If y'all don't comment, it be hard for me to find y'all. Donovan said, yo, what's good, Donovan? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling today? How you feeling, man? Y'all don't forget to double tap, sub up. Turn them noties on. Y'all know how I get. Hell yeah, turn them noties on, man. Hell yeah, man. That's that Aero Precision build. Aero Precision with the Strike Industries. Donovan said, yo, chilling better than usual. Facts. Gotta have a good day, man. Got that SIG P320. That's that 21 rounder. Said, yo, I gotta go. Bye, bro. Hell yeah, stay up, bro. Peace and blessings. Bruce said, if he's watching lives and commenting with a bullet in his good, he probably ain't gonna, but that man is hard. Yes, sir. He definitely hard. Donovan said, I have an AR. That's what's up, Donovan. Squad said, if you stick with 9 mil, pick up some Hornet Super Duty plus P for your carry magazines a hollow point with this expansion. You will need to train with it. The recoil is more noticeable than standard. Okay. Okay, squad. Appreciate that. Donovan said, all stock. What you mean? Don't Trip said, drop the P320 for scientific purposes. Shit, I wish. If I was in the middle of the desert, I'd have dropped it. I'd have did a little video. Tara said, how are you, my friend? You're gone, or you pick. Are you looking one bowl? I don't know what you talking about, but welcome to the live, Tara. Dino said, love the two-tone color on the pews. Bags. Donovan said, I want to get a full auto shotgun. You ready for that? How do you even get a full auto? Don't you got to have a license? Don't you got to have a license for that? Donovan said, regular, no attachments, no muzzle. Oh, shit. Deani said, not gonna lie, I ended up using a broomstick with the light laser combo on my TB-P12. A broomstick? What you mean with the light laser combo? What is that? Tara said, thought you 45 April, how much dollar? Tara, what are you talking about? Bruce said, I want a full auto grenade launcher. Bruce, you want some shit. You want a full auto grenade launcher. You want a full auto shotgun, Bruce. You wilding out. Pat said, I shot a bump stock with a drum. Was insane. Facts. Damn, Pat, I know you had fun. Donovan said, yes. Squad said, NFA paperwork for full autos. They're expensive, too. The gun, not the tax stamp. Deani said, foregrip. Oh, so a broomstick. That's a certain type of foregrip? That's my foregrip. Some little cheap shit. I think this is like 13 beans. That's it. It's a little cheap shit. That's some little, you know what I'm saying? A little cheap little foregrip with the cheap light. Bruce said it wasn't me that wanted the fully 12 gauge. That was Donovan. Oh, my bad, Bruce. It sure was Donovan. Donovan wanted all. Donovan wanted all. 21 rounds in a 320. Y'all think I should empty it? I got the safety on, though. I got the safety on the 320. Donovan said I had a Tech 9 all custom. What happened to it? Pat said he's saying you got a long handle shaft. What happened to the Tech 9, bro? Said if it ain't broke, right. Donovan said with semi-auto and full stitch on it. Focus said just don't drop it, LOL. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be, if y'all want me to be honest, which I always have, I wanna fucking drop this motherfucker. I do. Well, I gotta stop cursing. I do wanna drop it though. Oh, you sold it. You tripping. Pat said focus with a question mark. He looking for you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do wanna drop the 320. I wanna go to the desert and drop it. Like 10 times. Pat said no, throw it. I don't wanna do that. You know what I'm saying? In the trash. Ooh, that's fucked up. Y'all don't like the FDE though? Y'all don't like the 50 Shades of FDE? Y'all don't like the 50 Shades of FDE? That's what we got going on. He said, ouch. Focus said, Pat, facts, throw as high as you can and run. Damn it. Y'all want me to just, look at that. Y'all don't think it look good, look. Y'all don't think it look good? I fuck with the FDE, just not the... Squad said, load a blank with only a primer in it so you don't accidentally hurt yourself. Hell yeah. Facts, because I don't want to do that. Y'all ain't fucking with the 320. Look at that. Sig Sauer. 21 round. Y'all know that magazine like 60 beans. Donovan said, nah, Aspire. Focus said, it's clean, just not reputation. Facts. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about the rep. Here go Joe. Squad said if you want to see it, get a P226. Facts. They said them P226s is nice. They said the P226 is nice. Hell yeah. JT, that's all the guns you got. No, I got more. 227 said everyone hating on the P320, but I still love mine. Facts. That's all that matters, bro. You gotta love yours. You gotta love yours. You gotta love yours, bro. He said FN still better though, has 24 rounders. Facts. FN is way better. Pat said, yeah, I ain't realized Shield Mag 60 a pop too. And yeah, the 226 is nice off shot one. I never have, but I know they nice though. Squad said very nice if you can find a used West German one for cheap. Donovan said sold the Tech 9 though. You should have kept that, bro. JT said show us all the guns, bro. I can't do that because I already started the live. Deani said, bro, you make me want to post mine. Bro, start doing it. Brookside said, what's good? Donovan said, gang, type shit. JT said, thoughts on P365X macro. I heard they nice. Focus said, what's good, Brooke? Bruce said, I love my glizzies. Deani said, we came up with them BCA uppers. What you mean? Joe said, I'll give you a McChicken for that 320 Vine. I'll even throw a pack of sweet and sour. Nah, I'm good. Focus said, to be honest, I would cop a Legion. They nice. Donovan said, M15 is mean. What's the M15? What's the M15, Donovan? What's that? Said, or a golden scar. Yeah, them scars are nice. Deani said they are good and cheap. Hell yeah. My BCA upper was cheap as hell. It was like less than $250. It was less than $250 for sure. Thing was less than $250. I like it though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never, you know what? My BCA has never had a failure to feed. It's never had no issues, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My BCA ain't never had no issues. Dion said quality. I don't know about, quality, but BCA not that bad. Donovan said assault rifle. M15, I don't know what that is, bro. Bruce said BCAs is all right. Yeah, they cool. I ain't gonna say they quality. They are, so they cool, though. They cool. I mean, for the price you pay, they straight. They straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? They could be better, but they straight. He said they get it done. Facts. Facts. They definitely get it done. I like the BCA though. He said check out Andro Corp. Focus, who that is? Who is Andro Corp? Bruce said gotta run him, might get a bad one, but if it's good, it's good. Hell yeah. Pat said Anderson was bought by Ruger. For real? I ain't know that. It's the brand of my 8. Okay. Andro Corp. I'm gonna screenshot that. Yeah, I didn't know Anderson was bought by Ruger. What the fuck? Squad said consider a BCM, not BCA upper if you want a really nice upper. 11.5 has good ballistic performance if you're okay with a longer gun. Squad, I'm building a BCM gun. You didn't know that? I'm building a BCM. Pastor Anderson is no longer a brand being made. Llama said, hey, 2A people. Llama, welcome to the live, brother. Yeah, squad, I'm building a BCM. Deani said I was going to go back and replace one, then I realized I actually liked it. Pat said Llama. Bruce said, yes, BCM is the real type shit. Hell yeah. I'm building a BCM. Llama said, hey, Pat. Hey, Llama, how are you? Squad said, no, what kind? I'm doing a BCA. My bad. I'm doing a BCM build. I was going to go 12.5, but I can't find a 12.5, so I'm going to go 11.5. Joe said July 1st, 2025, they bought them. I didn't know that. I ain't know that. Bruce said Llama. Squad said barrel length and optics you're looking at. I'm going 11.5 inch and the optic, I don't even know yet. My boy Pat put me on game, so we gonna figure it out. Deani said I'll check out the Black Friday deals. Yeah, me too. Bruce said 11.5 is good. Deani said I wasn't a subscriber. Llama said watching live since YouTube pulled me. Why they pull you, Llama? What the hell? Pat said that BCM gonna go crazy. Facts, Pat. Appreciate you. With the help of all my guys, it is. Donovan said put an action trigger on it. Deani said I was just cruising and found this cool ass live. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Deani. Don't forget to double tap, sub, and turn them notifications on, bro. I still feel like YouTube got me Shadowban, but tonight live was actually very good. Tonight's live was very good. 50 people in the live or 47, whatever it was. I'm back down to 15, now 13, but the live was cool. It was cool, bro. Hell yeah, y'all don't forget to double tap, sub. Feel me? Pat said gonna set you up the best all around 11-15 we can build reasonably. Hell yeah, Pat. W's in the chat for Pat. W's in the chat for Pat, man. Bruce said very busy chat section. Yes, sir. Donovan said I just subscribed. Thank you, Donovan. Squad said check out the Vortex Viper PST 216 can help you reach out. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to do. Focus said W. Facts. Joe said L. Joe, eat them covers. Deani said I'm doing the same with a 10.5. Oh, you gonna do a 10.5 build? That's what's up, bro. He said keep it 100. Joe hella funny. Donovan said keep it 100. Joe over there eating right now, man. Look, Joe ain't even bothered. Hey, focus. Joe ain't even bothered to share no food with us. But he over there talking that stuff. Bruce said I don't go smaller than. Okay. See, I don't know much about like magnifiers and stuff. So I'm getting real, you know, I'm getting some knowledge with it though. Donovan said, yeah, brother, no problem. Bruce said, but I can't see shit. Why? Deani said, put it on a t-shirt. Focus said, SMA shameful. Yeah, he over there eating. Ain't even offered us none, Focus. He ain't posted in the chat or nothing. Y'all been talking about food all day in the Discord. He go get some covers. Ain't post a burger or nothing. Deani said, nerves with guns. Garcia, thoughts on the Springfield Hellcat? I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it, Xavier, because the Hellcat too snappy. George said, if I had those weapons, I'd be with the shit. What that mean? Snooze said, no 300 blackout? Nah. Joe said, so good, my guys. I did post it. Oh, you posted it? Pat said, that Romeo Juliet combo cool, but the Primate Arms GLX, 1X Prism, and their 3X magnifier with flip to the center is the way. Yeah, Pat, I think I'm going to have to go that way then. Unless you go EOTech. Deani said those hand stops go stupid. Which ones, Deani? Which hand stops you talking about? Which hand stops you talking about, bro? What you talking about, man? Donovan said, gotta go to bed for work. I'll watch another live when you post. Keep me updated. Donovan, I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Don't forget to turn your notifications on all. Because when you sub to somebody, you gotta put it on all so you can get it. But I'll be live tomorrow night, too, for sure. Squad said if you want to run a red dot or hollow on it, I suggest 3X as opposed to 5X. 5X magnification get a little too narrow when you look through it. Ah, okay. See, I'm learning. Appreciate that. Because, like I said, I don't know nothing about magnifiers. I'm just trying to really reach out 200 yards or more. You know, if shit hit the fan, you want to be able to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Shit hit the fan, you want to be able to get out there, bro. So I'm trying to be able to get out there. I'm trying to be able to reach out. Donovan said, yeah, you're welcome. All right. Hell yeah, Donovan. Peace and blessings, bro. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get a magnifier for that BCM build. That's like Pat said, that BCM build going to be the hardest build I got. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard. Like the furniture, everything. It's going to be hard, bro. I mean, it's going to be different at least. Pat said, and with the GLX, it's a prism. So if the battery die, you still have your rectile. And the, okay. Rico, what buffer you got on the ARP? H2 or what? I ain't even gonna lie. I got a little Aero Precision buffer, bro. I'm learning about all that stuff. Deani said, what kind of mag is that? I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody keep asking me, but I don't know. He said, I got you on all, so I'll get your posting live. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Squad said 200 yards and in, you should be okay with most red dot magnifiers help since your target will most likely be obscured and in 3/4 meaning only the top is exposed. Okay. You're a trainer. Where is legendary MG42? I ain't got one. Bruce said and have a PA prism on my Tokarev. That's what's up, bro. All I got on my Tokarev is what they gave me. The pop-ups, that's it. I ain't putting nothing else on there. Because it's really just a home defense. Because if in a home defense situation, I'm going with the Tokarev or my Strybog. Past that, the red dot won't be there, but it still has the black lines like a scope does. It's like a super mini scope. And that 3X is plenty to reach. Okay, that's what I like. Deani said, LOL, spoke too soon. Yeah, man. What you talking about, Deani? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what mag that is, man. Said 43X. What about the 43X? I got one. I have a 43X. Bruce said I use my G47 for home defense. Facts. I use my Strybog. Deani said Echelon. What about the Echelon? I got that too. I got a 43X and an Echelon. They both go crazy. They both go crazy for real. They both go crazy. The 43X and the Echelon. Wow. 43X and the Echelon. I don't really like my 43X though. I love my Echelon. Don't get me wrong. The 43X is nice. I just wish I had enough money for the Radiant Ramjet. I wish I did. 400 beans though is crazy. Work is flying, it seems like. Right, Joe, because you talking to me. That's why. Deani, what kind of mag is in that ARP? I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know what kind of mag this is. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Squad set for optics. Consider Aimpoint, EOTech, Vortex, Hollow Sun, primary arms if you want to look at premiums. Look at Steiner's. Okay. Pat said, hold on, something came up on my phone. Hold it, hold it. Pat said, I would like my 43X after I'm done with it. You doing a lot to your 43X, Pat. It's definitely gonna be likable. Indoor said, you show gun, what you mean? DJ said, sheesh, we got some fire. Facts. Welcome to the live, DJ. Appreciate you, bro. Don't forget to double tap that screen, subscribe, and turn y'all notifications on. I still think I'm Shadowban, but we going crazy. I still think I'm Shadowban, but we going crazy. DJ said, not the P320. You don't like the P320? Pat, welcome to the live. Nice airsoft guns. I ain't no little boy, but appreciate the, you know what I'm saying? Pat said, practically building myself a TTI. You are, Pat. You are building a TTI 43X. You got some stuff. Pat said, hi, other Pat. Right? It's Pat from the future. It's Pat from the future. It's Pat from the future. Hell yeah, I can't wait till this BCM build is done. I can't wait till Black Friday because you know I'm going crazy. I'm getting a lot of stuff. Squad set for mags, get some P mags or Circle Industries. Circle Industries made contract mags for Mill. I ain't know that, bro. I'll always go with the P mags for sure. Squad said USMC currently issues P mags. Okay. Yeah, I got hella P mags. I just thought this mag was cool and it runs great. It runs great. DJ said I just built a PSA dagger with Glock 23 slides. Shit hard. I subbed just now, my boy. Appreciate you, DJ. Don't forget to turn your notifications on, bro. Cause like I said, YouTube got me shadow banned. But this live has been the best live I've had in weeks. So I don't know, man. Joe said, isn't a 43X with a comp basically the same thing as a 48 in terms of barrel length? And it holds the same amount of rounds. I get confused with that. If you comp your 43X, might as well just grab. Well, Joe, you are right. But it's like, I don't know. Like, when I got my 43X, I wasn't thinking about putting no comp on it. So maybe that's why people do that. Maybe that's why people do that when it come to comping a 43X. They probably didn't think about it. Then like a year later, because I ain't think about comping my 43X until I was like, nah. Pat said, yes, Joe. Yeah, me, I didn't think about comping my 43X. I just bought it. I just bought it, bro. If I had known that you can use, stupid as this may sound, with the 48, if I had known that you could get a higher mag capacity, I would have went with the 48, to be honest. War Bro OG Real, what's good? Protect, keep turning out content, brother. YouTube doesn't like firearms, but we're still out here. Collapse, I appreciate it, bro. Joe said I wasn't sure if that was accurate or not. It is, Joe. It is very accurate. Pat said, but my 43X with the ramjet will function differently than a 48. Exactly. Joe said, right. Yeah, Joe, I wouldn't even, if I had known that you could get a 15-round mag for the 48, I would have got that. But, you know, Joe, I ain't know nothing. 48 and 43X are the same frame. Yeah, I know. But when I, look, Pat and Joe, honestly, when I bought the 43X, I ain't know shit about none of that. I just know I wanted it. You feel me? I was just like, I'm finna go buy this. I had just got rid of my, so this is what happened. I had got rid of my 26 for certain reasons. And then I was like, I'm just gonna buy me a 43X. I wish I had kept my 26. Cause that shit crazy. Squad said do some training for failure to eject. Have a bro hold a stick next to boat carrier. Wait, eject, man. Then rack boat will help in event of stressful situations. Damn, Squad, you used to be in like the military or something, or you just know your shit. And by the way, I seen that on I seen that training before. I don't know your name. What is that? Collapse. What model is the bullpup? A Tokarev BP-12. It's a Tokarev BP-12. Joe says, so what's the difference between the 26X and those two models? Joe, If I'm not mistaken, the 26X is like a 19 size frame. I could be wrong. I just know the 26X is better than the 26. I forget how. Pat gonna have to tell you that. Why you get rid of the 26? Hard as fuck. Man, I just didn't want it no more. I should have kept it because you could put hella different mags in there. Danny, welcome to the live. So when bro snatched your 26, you got a P320. Nobody snatched my 26. I don't know what you talking about. Collapse said, nice. Hell yeah. Squad said, no mill experience. Just a lot of shooting. Haha. Okay, okay, bro. Jay Bands, welcome to the live. Accidental discharge. Trevis said, this fool definitely can't fight. Okay. 26 is the exact same dimensions of the 43X, but double stack. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. Take standard mags. Gotcha, Pat. Yeah, I didn't know that, Pat. I thought the frame was a little bit bigger. So you said it's the exact dimension of the 43X. Oh, so it's a slimmer frame. That's what it is. A 19 grit with 26 slide. Okay, so I was right then, Pat. It's a 19 grit with 26 slide. So if they made a 48X, I'd grab that. That's funny. Danny said you should get. Danny said you should get a SBA3 brace and put a super safe on the ARP. Nah, I'm cool with the ARP super safes. I am gonna get a better grip though. Pat said Joe, so 17 size slimline grip. Ooh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy, bro. DJ said how much the AR bill ran you. I don't even know, DJ. Like, all in all, maybe like 7. Maybe like 7, DJ. Like 700 beans. Maybe 800 beans, DJ. I can't really break the build down. I'll probably do a YouTube, like a 5-minute video. But yeah, the build was like 7 to 800 beans, DJ. It wasn't a lot. And that includes everything you looking at. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an expensive build. I was actually surprised on how cheap it was to throw this together. Cause look, so my Sig Romeo 5, that was 150 beans. The Aero Precision Lower was like, I think 140 beans because of you know how I had to do the background. Well, I didn't have to do the background check. Oh yeah, I did, cause I didn't have my CCW at the time. Danny said, did you ask bro for your 26 back when he booked you? Nobody took my 26, bro. I actually gave my 26 to a friend. I can't talk about buying or selling. I don't know what you talking about, Danny. You trolling. DJ said that motherfucker hard. Just need to change the stock for real. Nah, that's not even a stock, bro. That's a pistol brace. But appreciate it. I don't really like it like that. But that's why I'm building a BCM AR-15. That's why I'm building that BCM to get it cracking. I like the BCM better. But the BCA upper not bad either, though. I just don't like the little screws. And then that twist. I should have changed that muzzle out, but whatever. He said, get the SBA 3 brace. No, I'm not upgrading this gun. I'm done with this gun. I'm done with the AR. I'm done with this one. Yeah, I'm done with this. It's over with. I'm on to a bigger and better AR. I'm building a BCM. When I get the BCM, I'll get a different brace on there. For sure. When I move on, I'm getting a better brace. For sure, for sure. Squad said for your 11.5 BCM you're working on, don't forget light and sling. Streamlight makes a good rifle light with a strobe function, and advanced war fighting solutions makes a nice. Okay, appreciate you, bro. Cause I definitely got the BCM build going. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Hold on. Hold on with it. Hold on with it, man. Hold on with it, man. There y'all go. Bam. You know what I'm saying? It's all AI. But yeah, so I am working on a BCM AR-15 build. My Discord helping me get it together, so we gonna get it going. CC, Tay Tay. Who is CC? Who is CC? Welcome to the live. Casper. You like airsoft? Never did it. Danny, what brand lower is that? It's a PSA. It was cheap. It's a blemish. They call it a blim. So I got it for the low. I ain't really tripping on the lower. It's all about the upper and the internals. It's all about the upper and the internals. CC said, Tay Tay, who is that? Who is that? Not too many people call me that. I can only think of 1 or 2 people who call me that. So that's crazy. There we go. I knew it. I said too many people don't call me that. Danny said get a Giselle trigger in there. Oh yeah, for sure. For surely getting a Giselle trigger. Casper said the look dope. Those two facts. Squad says CMMG and Arrow make decent lower parts kits. CAC Industries also makes a lot of good parts and do a lot of manufacturing. Hell yeah. I ain't never did CCMG. But I'm cool though. My lower parts kit gonna be it's gonna be BCM. I'm gonna go with the BCM lower parts kit. DJ say what you think is cheaper, a complete lower or building a lower? I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question, DJ. I think a complete lower is cheaper, but you gonna get some BS parts in it. You feel me? If you go with DJ, if you go with a complete lower, depending on where you get it from, it could be BS. So it depends on the brand exactly. Is it real? For sure, Mr. Nobody. I like your AR pistol. I got a 16-inch, but want to make a pistol setup. Hell yeah, get to it. Raphael said, name these guns. I got the Tokarev BP-12, SIG P320 M18, and a Aero Precision / BCA build. Danny said PSA makes decent parts kits. Yeah, but I don't want to go BCA. I don't want to go BCA with the parts kit. I mean PSA. I don't want to go PSA. I want to go BCM. Squad said, don't forget to stake the castle. Oh, hell yeah. A rotating, hell yeah. Danny said, I have an MK18 5.56 upper for the low if you want it. Hit my email, bro. We can't talk about that on the YouTube, but hit my email. Hey, Danny, you seem like a cool motherfucker. Why you come on here tripping on me? You seem cool, Danny. Why you came in here trolling, bro? Complete upper. Yeah, hit my email, Danny. My email is in my bio. If you go to my YouTube bio, it got my email, my Instagram, and my TikTok. You can hit me on TikTok or my email. Or you can hit me on the Instagram. Nick, welcome to the live. Nice guns. Appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah, Danny, you seem pretty okay. Why you came in here trolling about that 26? Why you came in here trolling, bro? Where you from, Danny? Where you from, bro? And what kind of AR-15 you got? What you got? What kind of AR-15 you got, Danny? Where you go, Danny? He said Charlotte. You from Charlotte, bro? That's what's up. You from Charlotte? That's what's up, bro. Why you came in here trolling on me? You seem kind of cool, bro. You came in here tripping. I'm like, what the hell wrong with Danny? You came in here tripping about that 26. He said, what state you in? I'm in Nevada, bro. I'm in Nevada. The gun laws is cool down here. It ain't too bad. The gun laws is cool. What state you in, DJ? What state you in? Ooh, my shit finna damn near die. Hell yeah, let me bring it down for y'all. There we go. Let me bring it down for y'all. Yo, you in Texas? Y'all got some good gun laws. Danny said I got 11.5 Ergy with an Ambi LMT Mars lower. Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You got the Ergy? I want an Ergy. I ain't gonna lie. I want an Ergy. And you got the super safe too. You living. And you got the Ambi LMT Mars lower. That's what's up. I should have got an Ambi lower. I don't be tripping off the Ambi lowers though. And you got an LMT. Them is expensive. You got a nice little bill going, bro. Them LMTs are expensive. Couple $100, if I'm not mistaken. Couple hundred beans, I mean. That's what's up. That's what's up, Danny. That's what's up, bro. How everybody feeling tonight, man? What kind of ARs y'all got? What kind of ARs y'all got? Squad, what kind of AR you got, bro? What kind of AR you got, squad? DJ said my collection lame is right now. I got the compact dagger in 40 and a Maverick 88, both defense guns. Trying to build an AR right now. DJ, nothing is lame, bro. Two guns is better than nothing. And the Maverick 88 is nice. I actually wanted a Maverick 88. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really too fond of the daggers. I don't really like daggers like that, but the Maverick 88 go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Build you that AR. Danny said, yeah, and I have an Ambi FCD, Sons of Liberty lower, and Mod 3 MK18 upper EOTech. Ooh. Damn, you got some shit, Danny. You got a Sons of Liberty? That's what's up. Ian Young, Maverick 88 is a good gun. Facts. Ian, welcome to the live. Those, tell them, bro. Ian, tell them. What is it? Ian? I don't know how to say that, but yeah, bro. Tell them the Maverick 88s is nice guns, bro. I should have got one. I ended up getting this the semi-automatic. Squad says 16-inch arrow with EOTech 2.0 with Surefire M600 Scout Giselle. Single stage polish trigger with anti-safety and Giselle bow catch. Okay, you got some shit. DJ said next pistol gonna be a G26 or 1911. I say go 1911, bro. I say adventure from the Glock and go 1911. I ain't gonna lie. Ian said I have one and love it. The M8, the Maverick 88, facts, bro. Them motherfuckers nice. I wanted a Maverick 88 so bad, but then I ended up getting a Tokarev BP12. I wanted a Maverick 88 so bad, I ain't gonna lie. But them they are nice though. The Maverick 88s are definitely nice. Barber, welcome to the live. I got a 5.7 handheld AR. You got a 5.7 AR? That's dope. How do it shoot though? Do it be jamming or no? Do the 5.7 be jamming? DJ said my brother-in-law got the Tokarev. Do he like it? Do he like it, bro? He like the Tokarev? Said it's a pistol. Oh, you got a pistol. Oh, you said AR then. Said it shoot little 5.56. Oh, no, you tripping, bro. That's 5.7. Casper, welcome to the live. We ain't allowed to have those in Denmark, Europe. Damn. Pat said, send you your best 2 options for red dot mag combos besides the EOTech. Pat, I appreciate you, bro. I do. I got them too. I'm going to check them out when I hop off here. I'm probably finna hop off in like 15 minutes anyways. I got to get ready for work and shit. But yeah, I appreciate you, Pat. I'm going to check all those out. I'm definitely going to go with the with what you sent me, Pat. I'm definitely going to buy that stuff. I just got to, you feel me? Got to get it together. Got to get those funds right. But yeah, Pat and the rest of the Discord going to help me build a super nice 11.5-inch AR pistol. I was gonna go 12.5-inch, but I can't find the upper that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go left. Hey Pat, do you think that 11.5 is still cool? Squad said, what's your Discord? I'm gonna see if somebody could drop the link. If not, Squad, go to my YouTube shorts, like drop a comment and I'll drop the Discord link for you. All I ask is that if you come join the Discord, you 18 or older, you got guns, you're not sensitive, and you just come respectfully. No disrespect. Cause I done had to kick a couple people from the Discord. They come in there trolling, being disrespectful. I done had to kick them. And I don't like doing that. DJ say I got post noties on. I'm going to tap into the lives for sure. Appreciate you, DJ. Danny said if you want a reliable ARP, get a BCM upper and lower, most reliable budget build. Squad said thanks, bro. It's all good. DJ, that's what I'm doing. I don't got the lower. I'm going to use this little PSA lower. That's cool, but I am getting the upper, though. I'm doing the BCM lower parts kit with the BCM buffer tube, with the BCM upper, obviously BCM bolt catch. I mean not bolt catch, but the BCM I forget what it's called, the BCG with the BCM charging handle. USA said hello, what's good? Yeah, Danny. I'm definitely gonna do the complete BCM build. He said, Giselle, Ultra Duty lower parts kit. Thank me better. Thank me later. Ooh, okay. I'm going to check that out. He said, Giselle Ultra Duty lower parts kit. Ooh, okay. Passed it out, taking my 10.5 to 300 with just EOTech 512, no magnifier, so you will be Gucci. Facts. Cause yeah, man, I was gonna go 12.5 inch, but I'm gonna do 11.5 because I can't find the upper I'm looking for. Bank said what pistol that is? P320. Squad said check out Radiant charging handles. Bit pricey, but Black Friday sale. Hey, Squad, you not lying. Somebody at the range told me to go with that. I think that's what they told me, to put a Radiant on a DD. Danny said Nicole. Danny dropping gems. Carlos said Giselle, what you mean? Focus said Pat facts 10.5 still will lay. Okay. Banks said what pistol that is, Big Brody. You talking about the SIG P320? Danny said Radiant Raptor charging handle. Okay. Banks said you said a P320. Yeah, that's a P320. Pat said Giselle, LO, it's what I sent you already. Yeah, I already know. I already got that. Danny said, boy, BCG. Okay, you dropping them. You see he trying to drop them. Yeah, Pat already sent me some Giselle stuff. Oh, wait. That's what you talking about, Pat? The Giselle lower parts kit? Okay, that's what that is. Banks said that's an ARP you got? Yeah, it's a mixture of BCA and Aero Precision with a little bit of Strike Industries sprinkled on there. You feel me? It's got a little bit of Strike Industries sprinkled on there. That's what it got, Bankroll. A little bit of Strike Industries. It's cool, though. It's a cool little ARP. It works. Never jammed on me. Feel me? I ain't got no complaints. Danny said M20340M, Mike. Okay. All right. You got some shit. Okay. You got it. You got some shit, bro. Pat said, is that... Oh, I've been saying it wrong. Guys, my bad, Pat. I've been saying it wrong. I always say that wrong, bro. DJ said I could join the Discord if you drop it in the shorts. Yeah. How old are you, DJ? Bankroll said, check the stock off for me, big bro. Nah, I can't touch it. And that's a pistol brace. That's not a stock. My bad, Pat. I've been saying it wrong. So it's Geisley, right, Pat? Geisley? It's Geisley, Pat? Danny said SBA 3 brace is the best. 20. All right. Yeah, DJ, you could join. Just go ahead and leave a comment in the shorts, and then I'll drop the Discord link. Squad said I mentioned surplus stores earlier. You can usually find aim points for a lower cost if you're okay with a bit of a road trip. Look at pawn shops and military towns. You do live next to Nellis Air Force Base, though. Yeah. Bankroll said for sure. Big Baller, welcome to the live. I think that gun ownership should be legal for... what? Yeah, you gotta go, Brody. You weird. We gonna put him in a timeout. Bro, weird. Bankroll said, what's that at the top? It's a shotgun. Focus said, yes, Bond. Okay, all right. So it's Geisley. My bad. I always get it confused. Hi, what's the deal? Focus said, big baller. Why? Yeah. I had to time him out because why would you say that you feel like gun rights should be illegal for African Americans? That's weird, bro. You gotta go. Bankroll said, yeah, he is tweaking, focus. I got him out of there. We don't need the live been doing good all night without no trolls. I don't need all that. Bankroll said bullpup. Yep. Pass it. I just realized I'm behind on the live. DJ said, nah, he fouled for that. He is foul, bro. Why would you say that you feel like gun why would you say that? That it should be illegal for African Americans? That's weird. He said last time I checked Jim Crow. That's crazy, bro. Bankroll. Ooh, we got that. Yep, I do. I got some other stuff too, bro. If you catch me tonight, I had something else. Riding dirty, SIG P320. Yep. You know it. My P320 go crazy though. It ain't never did nothing crazy. But I got that safety on too though. You see, I got that safety on too though. Yeah, I for sure got that safety on. Bankroll say you ain't got a Draco? No, I don't like Dracos, bro. I'm not a Draco person. I think my next AK I'm hoping I can get is my boy got an AK. I'm gonna try to grab that. But you know what I'm saying? If I can't get the cash in time, then I'm going as Zastava. Said I got one with the red wood on that. Hell yeah, those is nice. I ain't gonna lie, Dracos is nice. They just not for me. Squad said if you want to carry conceal, look at the T-Rex arms holster. Yeah, the T-Rex arms or the I forgot what other holster. I forget. It's the T-Rex arms. Those are nice. But they got my boy Joe got a holster I was interested in before I met him. I just forget what it's called. Chris, welcome to the live. You got anything else? I got a lot of other stuff, Chris. Kinda limited. No, I'm not limited. I got other stuff. DJ said Micro Drake would be fire. I don't really like the Dracos. But yeah, Chris, I got a lot of other stuff. I'm just not finna put it all. Squad said for AKs, also look at... Oh yeah, Atlantic Firearms be going crazy. Bankroll said I want a Kel-Tec though. Why you want a Kel-Tec? A Kel-Tec what? A Kel-Tec what, bro? Robert, welcome to the live. Alien Gear holsters have come a long way. They did, Robert. But I don't really like Kel-Tec. Chris said, okay. Yeah, Chris, I got some shit, bro. Check my page out. DJ said my dad got a little ass. Man, I don't like Kel-Tecs. I ain't gonna lie. I do want a Kel-Tec, but I don't like Kel-Tecs like that. You know what I'm saying? He said my dad got a little at PF9. Tell your dad step it up, man. Me neither. DJ, tell your dad get rid of that PF9 and step it up, bro. Hell no. Tell him get rid of the PF9. Tell him get rid of that shit, man. Oh, I gotta stop cursing, man. I was already Shadowban. I don't think I'm still Shadowban, but I could be wrong. Pat said y'all need to check out Tier 1. Yeah, Pat, that's what it is. The Tier 1 concealment. That's what it is, bro. I think that's what Joe got, too. Focus said sub 2K slap. I want a sub 2K. But the other Kel-Tecs, I don't really care for them. DJ said he about to get an M&P shield. Okay. Christian said get rid of that P320, LOL. Hey, man, chill. Hey, it's still hitting. It's still hitting, bro. Yeah, that P320 still hitting, bro. You tweak. You tweak, man. That's still hitting. I like my P320. It's still butter, too. The trigger on there is so smooth. Out the box, the P320 got a better trigger than the Glock. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how the P320 out the box has a better trigger than the Glock. Who want to argue that with me? Who want to argue that? Jordan said it's almost like Kel-Tec goes out their way to make sure their guns are ugly before they release them to the market. Damn, Jordan. That's how you feel? For who? Nah, you ain't getting it. Go ask your mama. OG said, HM, what you mean? Give me one. No, not at all. But thanks for joining the live. Thanks for joining the live.
She said no.
But yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about... I'm about to do a pull. Hold on, let's talk about it. Let's do a pull. Triggers. Glock. Sick. Start the poll. Let's talk about it. Who got a better trigger? He said Gen 19 G5 has better trigger reset than P320. I don't think so. Focus said Jordan. Right, Focus. Squad said if you get into gear more, don't get AR 500 plates. They have issues. So if you get tagged, you run the risk of fragmenting to your... Oh, wow. Seth, welcome to the live. 3-tone AR-15, facts. Bankroll said, be safe, Brody. I'm finna go to work, gang. Appreciate you, bro. Bankroll said, Glock. Bankroll, don't forget to sub up, bro. DJ said, I haven't shot the P320, so I couldn't say. I've shot many Glocks, though. Bankroll said, Glock 19 Gen 5. DJ said, trigger on Glock mid. Facts. Pat said, SIG triggers work 110% of the time. Facts. Christian, welcome back. That's why you get one that has anti-spalling coating for the steel body armor. Bankroll said, just sub to you, family. Appreciate you. Robert said, no doubt Glock triggers leave a lot to be desired, but my 19X gets the job done and is a tag driver. Only Glock I own. Okay. Pat said, yes, please get coated ceramics for plates. Jordan said, P320 triggers so good they go off even when you... Okay. Said, do you fight in U.S.? What you mean, bro? Bankroll said, finna take my Glock 19 to work now. Facts. The 19X is nice, bro. Y'all can argue with me if y'all want. I still think P320 triggers are better. Y'all, hey, let me know if I'm wrong. DJ said he's saying they go off by themselves. Yeah, all right. Say you like Diamondback? I've never had one, bro, so I can't really say if I like them or not. I've never had a Diamondback. But y'all can argue with me if y'all want. I want to have this argument. I think SIG P320 triggers out the box are way better than Glock. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can argue with me if y'all want. I think that the SIG triggers is better than Glock. Pat said, I love my 10.5 dB. Christian said, better than nobody armor. Damn. I think SIG triggers are better. Y'all could argue with me if y'all want to. Robert said, nah, you're right. SIG triggers is way better than my 19X. Exactly. I ain't never had a DB, though, so I do want one. I'm not gonna lie. I do want a DB, though. I was looking at one. SIG have the best triggers out the box. Facts. Somebody finally agrees with me. Especially with the CAC flash can. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Said SOG triggers clock OT. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I'm finna hop off the live. I gotta go get in the shower and get ready for work. It was definitely a blessing having y'all in here. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Don't forget to sub, turn on them noties. Y'all know I'm coming back tomorrow night and we lit all night. Said my 16-inch has been reliable. A couple hundred rounds with no malfunctions. Facts. Joseph said, did you buy those from PSA? No, only the Tokarev. Robert said later. DJ said, I'm going to catch you, my boy. Pat said, y'all stay safe and strapped. Hell yeah, I'm mad I got to end the live, but I got to go handle some stuff. Like I said, y'all don't forget to double tap the screen. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to turn them noties on. We going to go crazy tomorrow night. Don't forget to catch me. Said, good night, bro. Send the link. You got to comment on the shorts. Anybody that wants to join the Discord, comment on the shorts. Said, I've already priced Diamondback 300 blackout. Facts. Focus said, be easy. Stay safe. Facts. JV said, what up? Christian said, have a good night. Good night. Hell yeah. I'm mad I got to leave, but I got to go get ready for work. Y'all don't forget, if y'all want to join the Discord, go over to my one of my YouTube shorts and leave a comment. I'll drop the link. I'm out of here. Peace.